Start the recording. Start the stream. Oh, I didn't change the stream name. Whoops. I guess we'll do it now. We'll do piece by piece all shall be noted. Something like that. I gotta remove these tabs from the chill hop, otherwise you won't be able to see it, I think. Something like that. What's going on? Immediately something happened. Immediately none were subscribers. Incredibly quickly. I didn't even run an advert yet. Hold on, can you see the chill hop? I haven't even set myself up properly yet. Incredible, but thank you very much. Very appreciative. 7 months, you're going strong, hey? Look at that. Slime's here, look, everyone's here. Everyone, get in here. Everyone is here too quickly. I have not even properly set myself up. You might be like, why'd you go live when you haven't set yourself up yet? Good question. Don't know, I didn't ask myself that. I think this is good now. Let's see, has a Discord notification, has it gone out? Certainly looks like it has. Okay. Today's itinerary is not different. We know it. We love it. Blueprints, drawing. The good old classics, you know? Alright. Okay, open blueprints. Just wanted a monthly reminder that you wanted to do something with a notification. The monthly reminder, 7 months and going strong. I'll get to it right after the Animal Crossing thumbnail, you know? Yeah, I hope you all had a lovely Valentine's Day, or whatever you were doing yesterday. Whatever it may have been, we are now, instead, doing some blueprints. What's your last VOD except the last 15 minutes when you completed a map and were doing something with it? I don't remember what I was doing, but that's all I know. What we're doing today in Blueprints is we're literally just doing the rest of a map, which is quite a monumental task. So I've got all the lanterns down, and now we need to go into every single room. We need to solve the poster puzzle, and we need to solve a Moral High box, which sounds insane, I think, because there are like 40 something of them. Oh, what have I just done? My mouse also has my double clicking issue. It's back again. I forgot to stop playing chill hop music. There we go. So we'll have the map on screen as I add things to it slowly. But this is gonna, genuinely, I feel like this is gonna take forever. I don't know how necessary this is, but we're gonna do it. But last time, I don't even know if we need money. Is there anything? We might as well look if there's anything useful here. Anything which would immediately grant us like steps or something, probably. Because I think the only thing we need at the moment is steps, right? Because we have enough gems to get the secret passage. I mean, this would be steps. Because we don't need keys, we don't need gems in the blueprint house. We don't have any red rooms, so that will probably give us nothing, I think. So we'll do this. Secret passage. Okay, no, let me just double check. Secret passage is not 2, it's 1, right? It's 1. Okay, yeah. So we can just go draft it now. Imagine if the lanterns, rooms, and dead ends were randomized and you had a different map each time. Okay. At that point, I would be like, just tell me what to do. I don't know what to do at this point. It's a very overwhelming. I've got to assume this is like the final quote puzzle. Maybe it's not, but oh wait, do we? Oh no, we don't. Okay, the blue book is there. I can't remember. I feel like someone was like, you need to still have a still water or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Or maybe it is, but we just don't need it yet. Okay, so our goal this time, we got all the lanterns down, we got all the rooms down, we got most of our outside hallway dead ends, but now we need to do the room entrances, which we'll be doing in lime green. We need to do the Mara High boxes, which we're writing in black, and then we need to do the missing letter, which we're doing in white. Is this a lot? Yes. This is absolutely an overwhelming amount of things to do, but we are doing it nonetheless. Oh my gosh, what on earth have I done? Okay, there we go. I need to get a new mouse. It's like double clicking like crazy. Okay. Does this line up? This does line up. I wonder if there's significance in these rooms. Necessarily. I guess we'll print screen this. Just in case of this in particular. Where's my mouse? Has some sort of significance, but otherwise I don't know what it would be. Was it different last time? No, I feel like ballroom and music room were there last time. Good thing it's a seeded test draft. So we always know it's the same. I guess we'll start... I guess we'll go this direction because we haven't done... Well, we can see this one and see how the room is laid out. And then we can add this to the rooms. There's not a lot of space I put in here for doing a room entrances, I will be honest. But we can see it's like this. And then we're going to do the maid chambers. It's very nice that we don't actually lose footsteps in the hallways here. So can we... It's like a gear and a shoe. Gear, cog and clog. Okay, I see. Okay, I still called it the missing vowel, despite the fact it's definitely not a vowel. It's okay, clog and L. As I said before, missing vowel is just around in a game show called oh, what's the show called? Only Connect. Popular British quiz show. Very difficult quiz show. One of my favourite quiz shows, though. On the telly, as they say. What if I should make our entrance hall one a bit clearer? Just make this gap a bit bigger. I don't know if I'll make much of a difference. I don't even know if this will be particularly useful doing it like this, but probably we should put actually the lanterns below the rooms now, look at it. Because otherwise we won't see the rooms. There are multiple solutions that lead to different things, which is why you were seeing a split on my graph. Okay, I see. Multiple different ways we can solve this, which perhaps begs the question, do we actually need to get every single one of these? Because I think the thing which is going to take the longest, definitely, is doing the Mile High boxes every single time. Because I'm not going to remember which one is which. Okay, purple. What is purple? Purple falls. So this will turn purple. Yes. The thing is, I would say triple pinks, very, very strong combination of things. One way or another. What? Oh, right, they're offset by one, that's why it's not working. Oh my gosh, okay, it doesn't reset. Yeah, this feels like it's going to take you forever. So, hopefully we can at least do it today. I call this a missing letter puzzle, the same as Alzara says. Yeah, I should call it a missing letter. It's just, in my mind, it's locked in as missing vowel, despite the fact it's not, again, missing vowels. It's just because of a learned phrase of missing vowels from the Only Connect. So this is B. Blessed. Okay. There's a bear and an ear. The conservatory is always, well, we know the room layout, to be fair. Conservatory, I'm pretty sure, can only have this room layout in the corner. Mora High box. Okay. Where is the Mora High box? I'm already off today. It is late, but I will watch a VOD later. Have blue fun. Thank you very much, Lanoid, and thank you for continuing your streak, I will say. Hopefully we get so good at these Mora High boxes eventually. So what's this one? Is it yellow? It's not yellow. What's diamond? It must be green. Oh, black shifts. Okay. Okay, it is green. Surely we must do this. I don't know how else we get these ones out. Wait, I think I messed up. Oh no, it's okay. I can't think. My brain. Okay, we do this. We swap it back. We do this, swap that out. Okay, we got the two up there. Now we just need to get these two out, which we can do by how? No, by this. Swap up, swap. Swap. This. Oh no, I think I messed up. Oh no, I messed this one up, I think. Have I? Maybe. It's a bit hard to tell. I think I messed it up though. Whoops. You can turn orange into green. Yes. I guess it probably makes sense to just do that first. Unless I need another black, which I don't think I do. Oh wait, I can do it like that. Wait. Okay. I guess do they match the room we're in? Is that what we had to do? I don't think so. Or maybe they do. Because this one certainly does. Okay, so we got the bottom row of the lies we cast and blissed. Okay. Sure. We'll work our way out the west side of a mansion then. Don't know what this one. This is bedroom. Which is like this. Okay. So we put the room shape in. What the? That's a wrong brush. I was like, why is that not working? And then, what's this? An arch. Sail, boat. Well, really, that's a pergola on the right, but... What is this? Gate, arch. Pier. Yacht. Boat. Pier, pergola. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know what this one is. It's certainly a lot harder than regular ones. Okay, art frame. Structure. Truss. It's not a truss at all. What could it be? I can't think anything but pergola and arch at the moment. So if it is arch, what can we add to this? What is this on the left? I mean, it looks like a pier, a dock. Ship. Dock. Arch, arc. Pergola. Docks. Bay? It's not really a bay, is it? Pier. Boardwalk. Sail. Schooner. I don't know really what schooner even looks like. I think it's a type of boat though. What is this? Dock. I don't know. Listen. Let's contemplate on the moral high box while we think about this. What was this one? Green? What does blue do? I don't even remember what blue does now. Okay, it's green. What does blue do? What doth blue do? What do you do, blue? Doesn't seem like a lot we can really do except for swap this down. Oh, blue copies the yellow. That's right. Oh, I messed up. I should have done that first. Okay, so we turn these. Sorry, it copies the center. That's what blue does. Past. Okay. Past. Okay, so we got this. What on earth is this meant to be, though? Maybe it's like vines? It's not not the clearest representation of vines if it is. Grid? Grind? Arch. Barge. Barge? Barge? That doesn't make sense. It really just looks like a dock. But what could this possibly be then? Doik. Is there a specific word for this, which I just don't know? Maybe. Garden arch name. I just know these as, well, I mean, it's not really a pergola, but an arbor? Oh, it's an arbor and a harbour. Okay, I see. US spelling of arbor. Okay, fair enough. It does have a specific name, which I didn't know. Well, I've heard that name. I didn't know that this is what it referred to. Because arbor just means tree related, doesn't it? So this is H. Harbour and arbor. Okay, nice. What could we possibly be spelling on the missing words? I actually don't know if I should have gone through yet because we haven't done the drafting studio. So that's fine. Drafting studio is right aligned. Keep using a wrong brush. Okay, what is missing? Where are even other paintings? Oh yeah, they're on like a... Oh, we're not there. Pie and... Pie and pie. Okay, well, straightforward one. E. Pie. Pie. My phone has just vibrated. Is it something I need to pay attention to? I hope not. Always got to check your notifications though, just in case. Could be something urgent, could be something important. In this case, it's not, so I'm going to ignore it. I wonder what we'll even do with this riddle. Like, I wonder what mechanically can even happen. So this is purple? This is purple. What is purple? Okay, purple sinks. Blue copies. Black moves. So we could do that. Oh, but hold on. How do we ever get the purples back up? don't think we can. So we do this, we shift this across. Shift that out of the way. Shift here. We should have shifted you into a different position. Okay, fair enough, hold on. Let's reset this. Shift this across. We want this one to fall down. Or do we want this one to fall down? We basically want to push an orange up to the middle, I think. No, we don't. Hold on, what do we want to do? We want to push an orange up to the middle via the blue. So we do need this one here at least. Because we need this and we need it to fall down. But we need it to fall down into the blue one. So it does have to be here. So we'll pull it up. Or we could pull the orange one up. Turn the orange. Maybe that makes more sense. So we pull up the orange, turn the orange. Shift that. Oh, I shouldn't have brought that one down. I messed it up. It needs to be... Not this one brought down, this brought down. This brought down. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Okay, bring it down. Hold on, we have this. Pull this across. Pull this across. Pull that back across. We want to bring this down. Bring that back across. Bring this across. Orange. Bring across. Bring down. There we go. Okay. So it doesn't match this room because this is a blue room anyway. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. So that's northernly line. This is the gallery. So let's maybe move this font a bit more central, just so we're not gonna overwrite it too badly. In the galleries. What? Does this even spell something? It spells okay. This is like a kettlebell and a calendar. Okay. 3 and 8. Wait. Date. Iron. Day. 8th. 3. 8. Wait. 8 and wait. Okay. I see the drawings are a lot more ambiguous. Or like, not ambiguous, but they can refer to many things. Probably to be able to do that in the first place. Hue. Which I think is an Eurasian word, but I don't remember what it's an Eurasian word for. House, I think. I don't know why I remember that, but I think I do. Okay, so this is blue. Yellow's rise. So, we need a black here. We can yellow rise that. We can yellow rise. Realize. Realign. My real eyes. Tell no lies. Sorry, what am I saying? Okay, seek. I feel like I'm gonna have no idea what we're gonna do once we have all of this information. This is just what I'm predicting, because this is a lot of information. Okay, so that's back to the entrance hall, which we don't want. We could just check out the library while we're here. I guess we should just check out the pantry and the storeroom just to sort of see how they're aligned as well while we're here. It's a cloister. So this is a pantry. Because we already got the other parts of this storeroom. We just got to see where the entrance is to the storeroom. I think it's on the right. It is. Oh gosh. Bring it down. Bring it down now, y'all. One hut this time. Oh, I could have just drawn over the grid. I didn't think about this in the slightest. Okay, cloister. Well, cloister's always a four-way, isn't it? So probably not a lot exciting going on there. Library is going to be which way round? It's going to be this way, so that's north still. And we do actually need to go in the library. At least one of the solutions to the rough draft can be done without going into every room. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is, I suppose, before we actually do it, so that makes it quite difficult. So these are bunk beds. And this is a pearl necklace of some kind, or beads or something. Bunks. Or maybe it's the ladder? Necklace? Pearl. Bunk. Jewelry, this is such a hard missing letter. They're so much more difficult. Twin beds, maybe twin. I'm just like trying to stick a letter in every single part of a word and be like, this makes sense. I don't see where the more high box is, so I assume it must be up here somewhere. I also might have just been blind and I might have just missed it. Oh, here it is. Okay, another blue one. What does pink do? Oh, rotates, yes. Oh gosh. Well, let's turn some oranges blue. That's completely the opposite to what I wanted to do. Now, almost just by randomly clicking, we'll probably solve this. Yeah, okay. What's love got to do with it, got to do with it? Past we seek, what's left of the lies we cast. Okay. Not super sure what that means at the moment, but maybe we need a full picture. So what on earth does this do? Beads. Chain? Hold on, I'm just going to look this up. Is there another name for bunk beds, which maybe I don't know? Another name for bunk beds. Studio couch? What? As in sofa bed? A bunk bed is not a sofa bed. Why is a feather bed? Because a bed with a feather in. Mezzanine bed. Mezzanine bed? Below the full? What on earth is going on? Loft bunk. Okay. I don't think that's any of these. Necklace. Pearl. Chain. Beads. Beads. Beds. Okay. It was actually way simpler than I thought it was going to be. That's on me. Okay, set up properly. If we're going to do this, we're going to have good posture while doing this. So beads and beds. Okay, so we've done the first two floors. First two layers. We got a lot to go still, so no rush. I guess we'll try and do East Wing Hallway then. Which, well, we know what the arrangement's going to be. No matter what. No matter squawk. Kind of wish I wrote the room being more of a centralised area, but I keep switching to the wrong brush as well. It's actually quite a difficult map to pass, I'm not gonna lie. Just me looking at it. Okay, so that's another corn of a cob, and that's a cog. What? Cog. Cob. Corn. Con. Core. Husk. Gear. Gar. Okay, come back to that. So now, what does white do? Okay, it flips grey. Is that useful? It toggles. It toggles all adjacent ones. Okay. How do we even get more blues? There must be a way it copies the blues somehow. Oh, maybe... No, what? So it toggles all the same colour next to it. Grey. Wait, I'm getting really confused. Wait, let's put another white back in the middle. What does this do? Turns them both grey. Okay, wait, but then if we do this... Turn them white to blue. What? How do we get more blues? There's an interaction I must have forgotten between white and blue. White and blue. How the heck do we get more blues here? What is the interaction between whites and blues which allows us to get more blues? Because you click a white, it turns everything next to it grey. You click this white, it toggles. Turns all greys next to it white. Cog and cob maybe? Yeah. I was thinking that, but I was also like, yeah, what is the missing letter though? Am I being stupid? What is the interaction which allows us to actually... Is it a grey interaction? No. What? But there must be basically a way to turn either whites or greys into blues, but I don't remember what is a problem. Greys I don't think do anything. So it must be something about blue copying a white? But wait, clicking a white turns all adjacents into white. So maybe clicking a blue turns all greys into it white if it's copying. I see, okay. That's tough. Okay, that's tough. Okay, so we only need one white to stay around. Okay, well, we didn't need all of them gone. Oh gosh, this is hard. Okay, turn that grey. Turn that grey. Okay. Oh, I've messed it up. But this is in fact the worst one to keep. Turn that one grey. Okay. White in the middle. We turn... Oh man, this one's so hard. Okay. Do we want you in the middle? Maybe, because then that turns all of these into rotations. Oh, it did until I messed it up. Oh no. Oh no, I think I've doomed it. Maybe it's salvageable, hold on. This is this is so hard. Okay, so we do that, we turn this grey. We put the white back in the middle. This is what I did last time, I think. To get this many. Okay. We can bring that down. How do we ever get anything up there, though? Oh, wait, we can just toggle it, right? Oh. It wasn't white in the middle. It doesn't make a difference, I think, that much, but... I press this. Oh, it turns those grey as well. Okay. I'm out. I've done it. Shadows. What are we doing with shadows? Look, as much as I like doing giving puzzle, get puzzle, this might be a bit much, but we're going to keep going. When I was watching you mapping out the lanterns, I thought that finding yourself on the map might be a fun activity, kind of like GeoGuessr. Very restrictive GeoGuessr. It's an interesting idea. Okay, so what could this be? Cog? A wheel? Wheel at corn? Corn and gear. Mech. Husk. Crop? Crop and cog? Maybe there's a slang for sweet corn. Sweet corn. A wheat grass. A wheat grass. That's a reference which probably people won't get. Farm crop. Crop. Plant. I don't. There's not many words for cog as a thing. Cog wheel. Cog. Cogs. A cog. Rainbow Six Siege. That's a game I haven't played for ages. Maybe I should just use a dictionary. Just be like synonyms for cog. Gear. That's a good one actually. Gear. Wrong. Pinion. Rack. Ratchet. Tooth. Tusk. Wheel. Gear's a good one. Gear. Gear. Synonym for corn? Grain. Cereal. Maize? That's an interesting one. Maize. Corn. Maize. I think maybe I'll just have a rule about, like, if you have an answer or a good hint for these sort of things, I think I'm gonna allow people basically just to also solve these while I'm doing it, because otherwise we're gonna be here forever, and that's not even very interesting. So feel free, if you're watching, if you're lurking, and you can think of what is the two words to describe these with one letter difference between them, one letter missing from one of them. Crop. Oh, you can't even see it properly because of a Clip Studio Paint thing. There you go. Oh, now you can't see it because of D. Maybe like this. One is basically a gear wheel, the other is a... There's like no good place to stand for this. I was actually looking for the answers, but only found for the main house. What could this be? Cog. Mace, grain, shift, gear shift. Maybe it's about a tooth on it. Tooth. Husk. Why is it so difficult? Corn or cob. There must be like another word for a gear wheel or something. Cog as an assistant. No, as in cogwheel. Part. Okay. I want a synonym of cog, but not this type of cog. Maybe cogwheel, or if I put the entire thing down. What room are you in right now positionally? It's rank 3, the very east. So if I were to show you on the map, it'd be here. If we're doing coordinates, I guess it would be 5-3. A3? I guess it would be E3, I would assume. If we're going left to right, A, B, C, D, E. Remember, East Wing Hall. Cogwheel. Gear. Get that. Meal. Meal metal? Is that it? That's such an obscure one, I feel like, and like... It feels crazy to describe a cogwheel as metal first, and then also describe sweet corn as meal. I guess it is, though. I can't think of a better one, like... I'm just gonna put that down for now. If it's wrong, then it's wrong. I'm probably not farmery enough to refer to sweet corn as meal. Okay. I'm just gonna assume that's correct. Oh, I think I found solutions. Nice. Just keep those in your back pocket for now. I'll just give it a little bit of a shot each time I do it. So, okay, observatory. So this is what, a spear and a shoelace or something. Okay, wait, I should draw out the layout so it goes upwards. I wonder if there's like, I can't imagine this is a puzzle. If at some point we basically have to recreate this first draft in the actual house, I'm not doing it. I'm telling you that much, because this seems impossible. But I wonder if there's like some sort of secret super Easter egg if you do manage to recreate this. Okay, so this is definitely a spear of some kind. This is definitely a shoelace. Aglet, maybe. Aglet and I don't know. I don't know anything about spear. Tip. Tie. Lace. Lace and no. It's good thing this is a first draft though of a Blueprint's house, because dang, imagine if these were the missing letter puzzles. Would have been crazy. Okay, tip. Pierce. Piece. You said the left word for E3 but not the right one. I said the left word but not the right one. So it wasn't metal and meal? So it wasn't missing letter T? Or am I misunderstanding what you're saying? I don't know what this is. Sharp. There's not many ways to refer to a shoelace as a thing. Shoelace. Lace. Shoelace. Aglet. String? Maybe? Shoestring? String and sting? It doesn't make any sense. Why would it be that? And let's do more high box. We'll come back to that. Okay, blue. Okay. So we got this. Now we just put you in the middle. Boom. Blue's actually way too strong. In. Okay. Did you leave E3 for later, or do you think you have an answer? I put down metal and meal for a missing letter of T. For E3. Metal and meal. As in cornmeal. Meal. What is this one? Spear. Tip. Tip, tie. I need like words to do with shoelace or something for this one. Synonym shoelace. Cord? Bootlace, tie. Tight here. Fasten shoe, strap. Lace. String. String and sting is literally the only one thing I can think of this, but that sounds so stupid. Cable, rope. Line? What? These are too hard. Is E3 not metal and meal? Band, rope, cable, rope, string, sting, spear, point, pot, spear, pet, spar, javelin. Maybe it's not even a spear, maybe it's an arrow. Oh, I don't know, that kind of looks like a spear to me though. Pike, maybe. Pike. I don't know. It's so ambiguous. Okay, what else could this be? Lace. Hold on, maybe there's another word for spear, which I don't know. Synonym for spear. Maybe that's a better place to start with. Stab. Stab. Oh, as a verb, I didn't think. Kind of meant as a noun. Lance. Lance and lace. Oh. This is why I use Google. Lance, lace, N. How much do you like this puzzle? I could tell you when you name one of right words if you don't quite like this puzzle. I think you can just tell me like explicitly like is E3 right or wrong? Which one? If it is, I think you can very explicitly say this word is correct, that word is wrong. Because I don't mind this puzzle, I just don't, my personal opinion is I don't think these are very good illustrations for the puzzle. These are very obscure words. Not obscure words, but these are like, the ones in the house I actually really appreciate because they're very ones which you can get it. And there's only a few words which properly describe them, and they're very direct words. Like, I don't know. Seeing this as a lance is kind of crazy to me. I feel like in general I do like these sort of puzzles. I think the fact that it's kind of tied to like so many of these puzzles all in one might kind of makes it feel like more of a slog maybe. So yeah, I think anything in here you can just be really explicit. Just be like this one's right, this one's wrong. Or almost with this one or something. Your solution to E3 is quite interesting, but not what the game expects. D3 was right. Okay, can you can be more explicit. Which are both those words wrong? Is the letter wrong? I don't even know what this is. An orange? I guess so. And a farm. Or is that an apple? It's a really, really round apple. You probably can't see it very well on this. Okay, let's just do this one now. Okay. Ah, we can never click the orange. Okay, interesting. Everything on E3 is wrong, but you're on the right track at some point. Okay, you can just tell me the answer. I'm not gonna go back to try and guess it. Or you can tell me one of the words maybe, or the letter. I don't know. Like I'm gonna be. You can, if we've moved on from it, you can just be much more explicit. Like there's no point. I'm not going back to this. There's 45 of these puzzles we're gonna do. That's way too many. Okay, nice. Light. You named gear correctly. Okay, so it's gear and something. Gear and... I have no idea. Gear and what? What can you add to gear to make corn? Or some variant of corn? Gear and... Galar? Is Galar even a word? I don't think it means corn. It's to freeze something. Gear and... Oh, I got no idea. What is it? Let me know. Okay, so that's light. This is... What? So there's something on farm. Or is that a focus on the river? Was that a path? It's really hard to tell. Well, I mean, if that's an orange, there's not really orange and range. Oh, okay, here we go. Oranges. Okay. So we'll get into a hallway. That's the observatory. Where am I? That's the music room. Okay. I went the wrong way to the hallway. Can I go this way to the hallway? Will you allow me? I will be allowed. Okay. It's a little lamb. Way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you know, see what I see? Okay, so this is lamb and lab. This one's actually quite an easy one at least. That's the wrong colour. Where is the Mara High box? Here it is. The ones which are white are so annoying. Okay. So the idea is we do this. And then we need a white in the middle. No, we should put this in the middle so we can actually bring these up first. Oh, I shouldn't have brought up that. Oops. I think I ruined it. Okay. Why did I do that? Sure, I can't even think how many we need. An absolute nightmare this is. We can bring this up twice, I think. Bring that background. Press blue, press blue. Nice. Bring this background, bring this background. my gosh. Blue. So strong. Lantern. Okay. Well, I guess that's good because we do have lanterns in here, so this one looks at least promising. Lantern. Okay. What else could you even add to gear? Okay, it's a solarium. Where's the entrance to a solarium? I don't remember him. Okay, let's move a word for solarium a bit more inwards. Gear and Geras. Maybe. Geras is a word, but I only know it from D&D and I don't even know what it means off the top of my head. Old age and shriveled. Wait, is there a D&D spell? Oh, Gias is what I mean, okay. Do you add or do you remove? I've got no idea, Slime. I've moved on from that. Oh, ear. Okay, I got it. Gear and ear of corn. Okay, I see. I guess I'm not as upset about it now I know it. That's not too bad. Okay, so this is a tarot card and a horse. Tarot and trot, okay. I do think, which I assume it's meant to be, worse than the ones you actually, or I would say, not as great a puzzle as it is in the main one, but this is also the first draft, so I guess it's also meant to be harder, right? Among Huam blessed. What does among Huam blessed mean? What color is diamond? It's green, isn't it? Yes, it's green, okay. So that will bring that up. We need this to come down somehow. Do we need to come down? We just do that, can't we? Yeah. Are we ever going to get this down? I don't think we can anymore. I think I messed it up. No, I clicked it wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm so fooled. What an absolute marathon final puzzle. By the way, this is. We've done an hour. We've done like 3 rows. Oh my god. Okay. We just gotta stick with it. Oh, I could have just swapped the purple up this entire time. So I wasn't actually trapped like I thought I was. I'm Big Buffoon. So we can just bring it down. Bring it back up. And bring that around. I see. And then we can just do that. So it does seem like it mostly tries to align with whatever room it's in. Through? Okay. So we got something tea among who I'm blessed. Through lantern light and shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Okay, so it's making a poem of some kind. I assume it's making a poem of what we do with these lanterns. Okay, to the nook. We got a crook and a rook here. Again, not a bit of a more obscure word. I feel like this must be an absolute, like, because I can't remember who it was or something, but some people who were like not native English speakers or something were talking about how the missing word puzzle was very difficult in the house. It must be insanely difficult in the blueprint house. Because calling that a crook is a very unusual thing. There was already a poem you're not applying. There was already a poem? Oh, is it the other poem in the other book, right? It was this poem, which I was like, I don't know what this means. From prison pristine, three paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades were seen, 3 colours to count, a sum of 18, but one left hidden remains to be seen. I mean, I was gonna think about that later, after I get this mapped out. Do I need this mapped out for that? Maybe, I don't know. But I feel like I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. What's this? Purple? It's purple. When do we get more purples? What does red do? Whoa. Wait, how do we get more purples? How do we get more purples? What? It must be blue copying. Oh, we need to blue copy orange for purple. Oh my gosh, what? How? I guess we do this. It's not going to copy it yet, so we need it here. Wow, that's tough. Ideally, we get one of these down here as well. Okay. Oh no, need to get this sorted first, do we? Okay. We need this one out of here, don't we? Oh my gosh, so difficult. Rain. Where even am I? I'm in a nook, okay. Rain. What do we do? It's like rain on your wedding day. A free ride when you've already paid. Interesting, so this one's pointing downwards. From purple to green. What the? Okay, missing word, missing letter even. Oh no, oh this one's pie and pear. Okay, okay. I will say, and I appreciate the efficiency that we often have with these. Being able to reuse similar illustrations over and over. Certainly efficient. What's the orange one? Okay. Wait, I don't want to do that. So we need to get... I guess how is my question. It's not going to copy the right thing though. At the moment. Oh, we can't even get the green out of it. So that can't be right. This is not a lot to do. It's not going to copy it. Still not going to copy it. What do we do here? I'm not sure. There's not many things that seem useful. I guess we can turn one of these oranges into something more useful. Like probably turning it into green would be best, but we can't, so we can turn it into a yellow. Okay, well we shouldn't do that because that doesn't do anything. I don't know how we get anything into here, actually. I guess that's how we do it. But then how do we turn this into an orange? I guess we can swap like this. Then swap, then swap. Okay, interesting. That's actually quite an interesting puzzle. Out of all of them so far. Okay, interesting moral high box. I think I'm just redefining this in my head. This is like I'm playing... I chosen to play Cosmic Express, like that sort of thing, where it's just like I'm playing a game where the entire premise are these sort of levels. Okay, so that's that, so that's that. That's north. Okay, corridor. Which we don't have access to, apparently. Yes, corridor, okay. I've recontextualized this in my mind. I'm playing a different puzzle game. It's not Blueprints anymore. It's Mora High, the puzzle game. And it's kind of... weirdly, it's making it better in my head for some reason. Okay, so this is Spar and Spear. Okay. Mount Holly Blue. What do we want? We probably want that yellow somewhere, because at the moment we can't shift anything down. It would be nice if we get the yellow in the middle. That's what I'm thinking. Now, how do we do something like that? I don't know. Oh, I guess we can do this. We switch roles back, we switch upwards, and then we get a nice looking pattern. Pass. So I kind of just had to like drive myself insane for a moment. Don't mind me. It's the definition of insanity, some might say. Okay. So that's orange in between, so this must be a face down. What? It's gonna be so sad when most of this is not even helpful. Okay, sign. What is that? It's a pot. Okay, pot and post. Okay, well, we're getting back into it. The recontextualization in my head actually is doing wonders right now. Crest. Crest among Huam blessed. What does that mean? So I'm just cracking myself out now. What in the world does that mean? Oh my gosh, this one actually looks really complicated. Okay. Presumably we want this down somewhere. We can swap that out that corner. Oh, I see. Actually wasn't as complicated as I thought. Oh, that was actually quite... That was another cool one. See, I think there's a bit of bite on these Moral Higher boxes, you know? Once you use them as an interesting sort of... standalone puzzle piece. Okay, so that's corridor. So that's that side. We want to go to the lavatory. Which is over here. Yeah, I do kind of wish I wrote the names of the rooms a bit more central. Rather than how I did it. Yet again, I couldn't have known, so I don't really blame myself for that. Okay, steed and seed. That one we've already got. This one's... Oh, smart. So this is green. This is what? This is yellow, I think. So we need greens in the corner and yellows. How? So we need yellow up here, we need yellow down here. We need greens. Okay, so that's a way to get a green, I guess. Okay. So, we need... What do we need? Maybe another yellow. I don't actually know if we do. It's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change or this, and I don't want you getting away with this. Better all upon the line. Rain to pass the light through lantern light. In shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Okay. I mean, that sounds like it's kind of usable. I've genuinely no idea what we're going to do with the other one. Or whatever we're going to do with the other poem. But I suppose this will be something we'll just have to figure out. No need to rush into it. We don't have all the information on the table. Sometimes things will be a bit easier if we do so. So, spare room. Maybe what I should just do is I should just generally grab all of these... Grab most of these room names. sort of shift them down. Ever so slightly. Grab all of these ones. Shift them down ever so slightly. Grab all of these ones. Shift them down and right ever so slightly. Finally, grab these ones. Shift them down and right. Okay. Instead of having to do each one individually once. Spare room. I already said there are multiple solutions. I am fully aware there are multiple solutions. Like, rest assured, I have understood that. The thing is, I don't know what any of these multiple solutions could be. So I think it's my best interest, at least, to try and do things until I have an idea. I don't know what to do with most of these things. It's a problem. So I'm hoping that this will at least get somewhere with clarifying something. And if it does not, then so be it. I don't actually know if that's a good idea to do that immediately. We can get those two up. Oh, that seems bad. Yep, that's bad. How doth one? So we could do this, and then we could do this to bring that up, and then that turns out blue. And then we have it enough here, and then we have that. Okay, it's actually way easier than I thought. Of. Okay. You'll keep moving, you'll keep on grooving. It's a little bit dangerous, my friend. I need a mindset change, Travis and I. That's a pig. That's a stave. You ain't running away with this. What else could this be? Hog and... This could be anything. It's a minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's middle C? Is that middle C? I think that's what it does. I think that's what those notes are. Hoof, maybe. Hog. Pig. Boar. Notes, not stave. Music. Sound. I don't know, it's too vague. Let's do a more high box. Oh my gosh, hate. I cannot begin to tell you how much I've begun to hate these types of puzzles. Not these types of puzzles, but specifically this blue and white type of puzzles. Such a pain. Okay. Oh, well, we did it by accident, actually. I wasn't even trying to do that, but... Shade. Whoa. You calling me out here, game? You saying I'm throwing shade at this puzzle? It's very clearly we got a D instead of a P. I don't know why I have one song from Epic and Musical in my head. What could this even be, anyway? Into the unknown. Is this a bore? So I'm not singing it up the octave. That's too much effort right now. Maybe it's a treble. Is it a clef? What can I add to or remove from? A wild pig. A wild pig. If it's a pig, could it be pink? Could it be spig? Pike? I don't know. Is this a tune? Maybe it's a ton. Maybe it's a sow. A boar or a nun? I don't know. I'm just trying to make it rhyme at this point. What could this be? Note. Not oat. Boar. Hog. Hog? Sow. I don't know. Okay. Synonyms for boar. Well, it's not a boar, I guess. It doesn't have tusks, to be fair. So it probably is just a pig. Synonym for pig. Hog. Boar. So pork. Swine. Swine. Piglet. Piggy. Grunter. Hog. Board. Key signature. Clef. What are these things? Like, underneath a time signature. Tune. Melody. Stave. DDCGD. Nice. So we've written it out. I also think it's DDCFD. Now I look at it. I don't know what this could be. Trotter. Time signature. Pig. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Pink pipe. Have I said either of the words correctly yet? Swine. Swine. So, boar, pig, hog, boar. Snout. Maybe it's to do with a part. Yes, you said one of the correct words. Did I say it for the pig thing or did I say it for the tune? The music. Music, musk, mouse, sick. It's not a word. For the pig thing, okay. Pig, boar. Okay, so I haven't said the right thing over there yet. So what else could this be then? Tune, melody, notes, song. It's not a chord. It's a minnon, crotchet. That's not a crotchet, quavers, sorry. Rest, cleft, stave, star, sheet. Rhythm. Tone. Notes. C major. Arpeggio is not an arpeggio. It's almost a turn, but it's not a turn. Is it muse, song, sound, dance, backing? Satsu. Whoa, I just walked out for no reason. So, bore. Could it be bored? You wouldn't call that a music board? That's not a board. Chord. It's not a chord though, so that would be difficult. Is it? Okay, what was the correct pig word? Let's go from there. Boar. Boar. Okay, could I remove something? Or. Boar. Boa. Okay, I can't remove something. Bar. Oh, I can remove something. Never mind. I literally said before for 3 words, but not for the correct one, which you're meant to remove. Okay. Got it. Okay. I can see that. I'm not. I think it's a thing where none of these make me angry upon hearing the answer. It's not like a, oh, how are you meant to get that? It's just like a, how are you meant to get that? You know? Boar. Bar. Okay, where are we going? Foundation. Okay, so this is a... What was that? That was ballroom? Okay, so it's a south-facing foundation. I might sound like a lunatic doing these. Just like green, yellow, orange, pink, red, blue. Barbie, boar. Okay, so it's a pot of some kind. And it's a river of some kind. Boil, broil. Brook, creek, brook, book, brook, fire, pot, boil, steam. Steam and stream. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do the moral high box. So what we got here? Shade of rain. Shade of rain? What a wild thing to say. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing? We're doing orange. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Right, how do we ever get anything out the middle? Probably something like this. We probably want to actually have one of these rise up. No, we probably didn't want to do it like that, though. It's in fact the only way to do it. No, it's not. We can move it along and then we can do it. Rise up. Why did we do this? I don't know. I kind of didn't think it through entirely. Hold on, let's do that again. I'm talking far posher than I usually would. So we need one of our oranges here. So I can do that to bring down one orange. But I want yellow in the middle. I need to shift these around though. I guess I can get this in position. If I bring that up, though, it's not what I want. If anything, I want to kind of shift around everything. Oops, that wasn't. Could start with this, maybe. So maybe we do start with bringing this up and then... We do want to make it orange, so we could put an orange in the middle, actually. Hold on, let's get this in correctly aligned. We can make it copy orange, but I'm not sure if that's actually useful yet. It's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this and I. That's not going to copy orange, though. This would copy orange, but now we don't. We need to get orange back in there. But we can't. Gosh, it's tough. We can bring the grey down. Not sure how useful that would be. I'm just going to do it though, because I don't know what to do. See, we can turn this orange now. Problem is it's in the wrong place. So we need to turn it orange here. So how do we get an orange here? The answer is I believe we can't anymore. Which is, some might say subpar. Gosh, okay. I feel like this must be the start of it. It must be the start of something new. Ideally, we'd want yellow here. So maybe we do want to swap into it. Hold on. yellow, yellow. No, but then we can never get back in to toggle things round. Maybe we don't need to. No, we'll need to at least once, because this corner will be wrong. So maybe we do this first, and then... just doing the same thing over and over again, as if it would do something different, but it's not going to. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe that'll be okay. Just click randomly, it will do something. Okay, reset. How do we get anything to this top left corner? It's actually quite difficult. I feel like we have to get a blue up there, but then... oops. We have to get a blue up there, and then turn it into an orange. Thing is, once we do this, we can't ever get the black back up here. Which is why this one seems so difficult. So we have to get a blue up this way, surely. Rotate it around, and then it has to go up. Maybe it goes up now? No, but then there won't be a yellow in the middle. Why is this one so tough? So if we do that and bring it upwards, then how do we ever get this up here? Well, we had to turn this into it instead. But we need an orange in the middle. But we can only do that by bringing it up. We can bring it back down. As soon as anything goes down, though, that's a problem. It can't go back up. The only thing we could turn something into... we could turn an orange into a blue, I guess. Maybe we need to do that temporarily. So then I can shift this up. Which I don't think I wanted to do, actually, now I look at it. I think we need an orange here, basically. Yeah, so I have a strong feeling we might have needed an orange. We can shift this back up. No. Because we need an orange in the middle now. Otherwise we can't copy these. But not in this arrangement. Oh my gosh, this is tough. Okay. I feel like I've tried everything of this combination. So I feel like the only thing which makes sense to me is something must turn blue temporarily. So we can grab an orange like this. Now we can turn things back, so we can turn this back into orange. I'm not sure really what that did. I don't know if it did anything, to be honest. We can bring this down. Thing is, how do we ever get an orange here? I guess we can't. We can do an orange like this, so we can turn that into an orange. Then how do we need to shift it along somehow. Maybe that's doable? I don't know, let's try and figure it out. Because this can shift like this, sure. Oh, I misclicked. Is that devastatingly... that might be devastatingly bad. It also might not make a difference, because I think we're on a... this is really hard, this one. What could I possibly do here? I keep doing the same start, so maybe we should do a different start. There's not really a lot else we can do at the start apart from do this, but this isn't particularly useful. I don't think it's useful, at least. It just means these blues are now stuck here. So I think it's in our best interest to keep black and yellow in the middle row as long as possible. But nothing really happens until we can get that off the bottom ground. So the idea is we want yellow, if these could just switch places, it'd be so good. I feel like we have to bring that orange down. I don't know what else we could possibly do. We can bring the grey down and then it doesn't do anything. It's like we need a blue to get up here then be a black, essentially. So if we get a blue up here, now it could be black. We can turn this blue. No! This level. I felt like I was actually on something. I don't know if I was even doing anything different, but it felt like something. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. I feel like I might be going slightly insane just staring at this puzzle. It's not the most comforting puzzle to look at, to be honest. Nothing against it, it's just, it is sort of like bearing into my skull. I feel like I'm going to see this when I go to sleep. You might say, is that a good thing? I don't think it is. But I don't know enough to dispute it at the moment. Because, I don't think I was meant to do that yet. Maybe it's salvageable. I don't think it's salvageable. Oh my gosh, why is it so difficult? Am I just completely going up the wrong tree of like how to solve this? I'm probably also getting quite impatient at it. Slow your roll, refocus in. Because we want it like this. But we can never get an orange here though, is a problem. To change this back into an orange. Can we ever get an orange here? I don't think we can. Like with a blue here, orange here. Like we can do this. We can get an orange here, easy peasy. We can shift this round. That's fine. That's not what we want. Unless we can get another blue up it. Oh, that's an interesting idea. What if we get another blue upwards? But then we get rid of an orange in the middle. Or we'd have to get rid of something in the middle. I don't think we can get... So we'd have to get rid of a yellow probably in the middle. Oh my gosh. I clicked the wrong button again. I don't think it even matters. This is so hard. I must be doing something wrong. Well, obviously I'm doing something wrong. I haven't solved it yet. Maybe let's explore this again. This avenue somehow. As if there were some sort of potential to be found in this. So we just get the black back up, that'd be good. Maybe we can actually, hold on. No! It doesn't sync, it rises, I forgot again. What an absolute nightmare everything is. Okay, hold on. Maybe we were cooking all that. Oh, because there's 2 orange. I was going to move it upwards, but then I was like, it doesn't even work, does it? I don't think this can be right. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what to do. It's really hard to ask her a hint for this as well. Could just be one of the ones you just sort of click randomly round, eventually you accidentally stumble into the answer and you're like, oh, okay, I don't know how I did that, but we'll take it. So if I bring it back down, nothing can ever go up again. So we definitely need something to go upwards. And so I'm just like, what if we just turn this blue real quick, like? Wow, we can switch them with each other. This feels compelling, somehow. But we need an orange in here. How do we ever get an orange in here? I think the answer is we don't. It's not a right button, but whatever. I don't know what to do. Anyone in chat solved this yet? This was really difficult. I think it's probably at the point of a puzzle where I'm like too focused on doing it one way, but I can't see how to do it another way. But it's also really hard to think of a different way to do this. I just keep doing the same thing over and over again, being like, I hope it's different this time. And then it isn't, and I'm like, what? This is darn great piece. I wasn't really following what you were already doing. Disregard whatever I was already doing. Do you know the solution to this puzzle? If so, what are the first few steps? Because I feel like I'm losing my mind doing this. But the general consensus is it's very hard to get basically anything to either swap these round. Can we turn a grey into a blue? Is that a thing? No, we need a white piece to turn a grey into a blue. But the general consensus is, from my mind, it's very difficult to simultaneously either have 2 oranges in here, or blue and something which can turn orange. I don't know the solution to any specific moral high box. Yeah, I think that's probably quite fair. But this was so difficult. This one's like so unbelievably difficult and I can't figure out what to do. So I feel like this is the only plausible thing to do. Because then we have this and then we can arrange it. But the thing is we can't turn this back into orange because we can't get rid of this grey. This grey is always going to be here. So unless we need to get 2 oranges up there in the first place, how the heck do you do that? Because the movement we have in this is so troublesome. It's basically the way I describe it. Because we can put a yellow, or we can put a yellow in. Switch out. Maybe we do want to switch out the yellow. I clicked the wrong button again. It's so painful to click the wrong button with this one. Okay. Cool it, Kermit. Okay. Cool down. Okay. Because we can switch this up. We can swap around and then we can bring something back. Things I can only turn things into blue. How the heck do I turn? I can turn this into orange now. Or I can make it yellow. If I put yellow in the middle, hold on. If I put yellow in the middle. Wait, if we do it this way around. Yellow in the middle. Bring this up. No, because how are we going to get orange back in the middle? Oh my gosh, it feels so close. If we bring... So I can turn it orange like this. Now. But I don't want to do it because I need it to be in the right position, which is this. I need it to be on the other side of the orange. There's a solver at... you'd probably have to send out in the Discord. I'm sorry, I have Twitch links blocked in Twitch chat for safety. I don't want people clicking on links randomly. Not that I, of course, don't trust your link, but... How is this so tough? I feel like I'm giving in if I use the solver. You know what? Let's just come back to this one. Foundation, you have bested me. That is a hard moral high puzzle. A genuinely difficult one. I will just come back to it. Well, we'll just think about it later. It's what you gotta do in puzzles, you know? You gotta... Sometimes you gotta give yourself a bit of room to come back to things. Because if you stay at it for too long, you will go insane. And no one wants someone to go insane. What's that, a lunchbox? And a pier, okay. Maybe it's a briefcase. Box, pier, dock. Dock, ock. Boat, batch, pack. Pack, peak, pack, part, pack, ack. Ship, sip. What is this apart from a packed lunchbox? Box. Books. Pier. Dock. Water. Bay. Again, we'll just do some more high box. Whoa. Oh, it's white. Okay. Well, we're so back. We're so back. Right. Okay. Slowly lose my mind on this. Right. Okay. What on earth is this one? Box, pack, lunch, brief, case, suitcase, sweet, dock, pier, bay, port, part, put, pot, put, port, part, ship. Ship, so, sail, Sail. Case. Cassette. Case. Crass. Deer dock. Ship. Port. Pier. Bay. Park. Pack. Suitcase, maybe. Is this a suitcase? No, kind of like a traveling case. Kiss, pier, ship, water. Sea. Oh, I'm just saying words now, and I need to actually iterate upon them to either remove or build upon it. It's kind of difficult, though. I'm not gonna lie. Is it a bit challenging, a bit tough? It's case, cask, like the pack. Cassette, What could it be? Could it be? Ooh. Box. Here, sail. What word could this be? It ends in run. Iron. It's probably a vowel we're looking for then. Unless we're looking at a company end run. What could this be? Packed. Pier, dock. Clip studio pane blocks view. Oh. There you go, you can kind of see it now. Ship. Yacht. Boat. Because it is a briefcase. Basically over there. Or a lunchbox. It's a bit vague what it is. I mean, I'd call it a case. It's not really things in case. Case, ace, CSE, K, cas. Okay, which are not words. So maybe we'd add something to case. Where? I don't know. Casem, pier, ocean, sea, water, harbour. Brr. We already did harbour anyway. Harbour, hour. What else could this be? Maybe it's luggage. Lagage. And the other one is obviously luge with 3 G's in a row. Okay, this is where we go. Synonym for luggage. Baggage. Bag. Bags. The game we called bags. I don't even know if it's luggage, to be honest. Deer making all kinds of sounds while looking at pictures. Just how I am in art galleries. I just say every thought that's passing through my mind. This is insane. What could this possibly be? So, yacht, mast. I don't know. Synonyms for case, maybe? A container. Box. Canister? Cassette. Cartridge. These are so big, though. Vessel. Etui? What the heck is an etui? Suitcase. Bag. Vasile. Briefcase. Chest. Could be an interesting one. Chest. Trunk. Hold or grip. What? Portmanteau. Crate. Pack. Okay. Bin. Coffer. Okay. Casket. I've got no clue. Have I said either of the correct words yet? Maybe it's a wharf. What else? A key? Levee? This doesn't even look like a levee. Shipyard. One of them is correct. Wait, which one is correct? Maybe I should be more explicit. I think every time I say, have I said one of the words correctly? Tell me which of the images have I identified. Okay, I said the right one correctly? Oh my gosh. Okay, so what other ways of describing a left one are there? Jetty. A moor. I don't think this is a moor. A coast. It's not even a coast. A bay. I think I already said bay. A boardwalk. I really hope one of these is just like a really long one at some point. A dock. A pier. What synonyms for dock are there? Might not be the dock actually. Maybe we should do synonyms for ship. Or boat. Bot. Vessel. Okay, what else you got for boat? Craft. Water. Boat. Bowl. Okay, what was the correct one for a word on the right? Maybe you need to set on the correct word first? I don't know what the correct word is for this. This just looks like a briefcase, which is it's like, it's not briefcase. That's too long. Unless it's case. It's really difficult to settle on the correct word when I know I've said the correct word, but I don't know what it is. Lunch? I don't think I said... Did I say lunch was? I guess I said lunchbox. Okay. What would this be? Lunch and launch? Like you're launching a ship? Okay. If that one is correct, then I'm less happy with this one. The others, I'm like, okay, that's gettable, that's just difficult. This is crazy. It is what it is, you know, so true. It is what it is. I just gotta vent it out, you know, a little bit. That's crazy. Lunch and launch. Alright. Luckily, as soon as we get them, we can just move on. And we don't ever have to think about them again. Okay, so the break room is like this. So we got a medal and a bone. So we probably got bone and one. Which makes sense. This looks like it's a word baron. Okay, Mora High Box, where are you? Uwe la Mora High Box. What's this? What the? What? What just happened there? Oh, okay. So this must be... It can't be white. It's not pink. Maybe it could be white. What am I doing? What color is this? Okay, so it's not blue. It must be red. In which case, how do we ever get red to the side? It is red. Oh my gosh. So we probably had to turn both those blues into red somehow. Makes me go insane. Oh, so close. Okay. Us. I hope the foundation one won't be a keyword. So what is this? Fine. Okay. Us write shade of rain to pass the light through lantern light. Pass the light through lantern light? Are they rhyming light with light? The pink is my favourite colour in Mara High boxes, and I can agree with that. I actually think blue is probably my favourite just because it's so crazy. But now what's the question? What's our least favourite colour of the Mara High box? I guess blue does make things quite complicated. Are we seriously rhyming light with light here? That seems crazy. Whoa, hello. Sender. DK rating with a party of 4. Welcome, welcome everyone. I wish I was doing something a little bit more entertaining, so there'd be a bit more like sort of pizzazz to this, but hello, hello. Well, I'm playing some blueprints. Have you reached room 46 yet? I have. I like to think so. Standard error. Oh, we're in a pretty late stage of blueprints right now, where we're this might be major spoilers, so I very apologise if this is spoilers for anyone who may or may not be watching. But yes, thank you for coming along. We're doing late stage blueprints. We're literally just doing a load of Mara High boxes and trying to figure out the much harder missing letter puzzles in these sort of things. I say much harder. This one's very clearly farm and arm. So, but how are you doing? What were you playing? What have you just done on your stream? Yes, Standard Error or Saint Durr was on last week? Week before? I can't remember. As a new face in the DeerDarling crowd. So you're welcome aboard, along with anyone else who is here. If you would like any topics to talk about, please do bring them up, otherwise you're just going to hear me staring out things, being like blah 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 blah, make weird noises. Over and over and over again. While I try and remember how to play this game, really, in general. What you see, we got to do this to get a purple. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We've got to hold on to what we've got. one would say it does not make a difference if you make it or not. We have each other, and such, that is a lot for love. So, we shall give it a shot. Well, I don't know if I ever spoke about this, but back in secondary school, we did like a flash mob to that song. It was incredibly random. It was part of like a secret quote-unquote school society, except for it still had, or of course had, teachers' permission of... It was meant to be like a prank sort of society, which I joined. Why? I don't know, it sounded interesting. But it was basically, they would like stage sort of like events around school and do things for the purposes, well, the idea was entertainment. And one of the things they did was, like in the big sort of square in the middle of our school, we it was just a big performance of Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Well, I remember some kid like dressed up in like a rock star outfit, or like made it to the center, and then like he started singing it, and we were all meant to be like, what's going on? And then everyone who was part of like the flash mob was meant to get into the square as well and also do the dance, except for this was, you know, secondary school, and then immediately they just started what's called a bundle, where basically like one person like jumped on the floor and everyone just piled on top of each other. Sorry, I missed a raid out. Busy Sunday for me. Wu Pinyin. Is this a Duolingo? It's a game of duo icon. Interesting. It's supposed to be a raid message. Oh, a raid message of have you reached room 46? That's a cute one. Like very Blueprints themed. I remember these paintings. This pair of paintings are dumb. I will say, I certainly had my criticisms, I think, on some of these paintings. Like they don't feel the most intuitive, a lot of them. It's like a really difficult thing to describe when you play a game about describing something, like a board game, to other people, like Codenames or something. And it's the concept of, it's very fine and well once you know the answer, but trying to give clues to convey that answer in the first place is very difficult. You know, sort of like a note when you see it, sort of thing. Anyway, I don't know what this is. I mean, we have F blank RG blank. The only word I can think of that fits in here would be forge. So... it's quite difficult. Well, I like your profile pic for opinion. What's your profile pic? How do I even look at profile pics on Twitch? Yo! That's cool, like a cyber mouse. I think. I never really think to look at people's profiles on Twitch. Okay, anyway, what are we doing? So what letter do we want here? I assume we want O, unless I thought, is there anything else we can just fit in F blank, RG blank? I can't even think of a word to describe either of these things with O. Tin, can, quill, nib, pen, fountain, okay, fountain pen, ink, aluminium, can, pen, quill. Just check, because it definitely is a pen. It definitely is a tin can. Okay, so I had a heavy metal album on YouTube and gone downstairs. This triggered an ADHD reset, and when I came back into the room, I'm like, who is this deer and why are they playing my metal playlist? I am the metal deer of your imagination. I haunt your dreams in your peripheries. I play metal music. I actually don't listen to a lot of metal music, so I apologise. My metal knowledge is thus very limited. Got nothing against it, though. Let me know if you want a hint. Oh, I guess you want to hear it. I have like a blanket statement where like, the way I'm doing it is like, have I said the word correctly yet? And if I have said the word correctly, which painting have I identified correctly? And then we'll go from there. So there's one on the left. It must be tin, can, aluminium. I don't know, food. The one on the right must be pen, quill, ink, nib, fountain. Biro? It's not biro at all though. For a moment I was like, the music in this game is awesome. And people can compliment on my profile. Mouse is my mascot. Nice. There's a oh, I guess our name is Mouse. Are you asking if I... Yes, I'm asking if I've said the right word. The right one had a correct word. Okay. So... I don't know what to do with this. Oh, is it pen and open? Like open. That's so... Okay. I'm also not very happy with that one, if that's correct. Even if it's not correct, I'm going with it. Yeah, it's dumb. It's like... some of these are very strange, I would say. But I've got to be fair, it is the Mount Holly first draft. What's it? Okay, it's purple. Oh my gosh. What do I even want to do here? Probably we want black stuff like this. We can rotate stuff around. We just got to get an orange next to two purples like this. And then we got to do it again. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, now it should be simple, theoretically. In fact, it is simple. I'm overcomplicating this. There we go. So we're making good progress, I think, all the same. Despite the fact that Foundation Mara High Box was incredibly difficult, that's what we got so far. It's fine, he rides a motorbike also. Okay, where are we? What room is that? I've lost my positioning. That's the dark room. I've already done the dark room one, apparently. I don't necessarily know why, but sure. Okay, storage closet. How do we get to a storage closet? I guess we can just walk through. I'm not going to mess around trying to find how to get in when I could just not. Okay, so purple, so... yes, it is into conference room, so... we'll do this. Well, we've done pig and pie, so it's G. Part of a prompt that created him was to use a style of Akira manga. Interesting. The dark room was visible from the out. No, the dark room I did last time when I was mapping stuff out. I don't know why. I guess I must have entered the dark room or something. But the dark room is R. The words are brook and book, and the word inside was wisdom, if you wanted to know. What's going on here? I bet we'd want to do this. See, I could try and, in a very controlled way, figure out exactly how to do this, or I could just keep randomly clicking and eventually it will give me the correct answer and I'll be like, wonderful. Exactly as I planned all along. It was actually surprisingly close. It's not quite right though. And then just keep clicking, just keep clicking. Huh. I just need to like shift these along somehow. I need to like separate the oranges. Wow, this is really close. It's really close. What am I doing? Whoa, I almost just messed it up there by clicking the wrong one. I've lost my mind, I think, doing these puzzles. Oh, unfortunately, there isn't a pink in the middle. No, wait, we don't want a pink in the middle here. What do we want? A very good question. I'm just clicking right now. I'm not even thinking. Okay. Pause. Think. Like, we just need it up one. Does this work? No, we're misaligned by one. How many rotations do you get from the center tile if you keep clicking it? You get a nice full 8 rotations as everything goes around by one. I feel like you were so close to the solution multiple times and clicked away. Yeah, that will happen. That's just the nature of solving puzzles. It's a bit hard to look ahead. Just feels like everything's just not quite where it needs to be, you know? It's like I'm doing connections and I'm like pressing a middle pink one. Like, you know, when you're like, I need a change of scenery. So there's a way to do this in maths. I certainly don't doubt that. On the other hand, who needs maths? Actually, I'm not here to hate on maths. I love maths, to be honest. But it's like now you had a chance if you clicked the top one. I mean, it's going to be the nature of things, and if then I've played puzzle games for long enough. I get so many comments now, which is like, oh, you had it if you just did this and did it slightly differently. You gotta just take it and roll with it, you know. It's a lost cause to try and sort of a lot of the time in these sort of puzzles to try and jump in with what you got. Hate the teacher, not the maths. No, I don't know. I did maths at university, so maths is very much one of my beloved things. I think this is rat and rate. That's what it looks like. But at the same time, I do like to think of myself as someone who doesn't necessarily apply maths to everything. A distant cousin of mine. What's this? This is green, isn't it? This is green, okay. It is green, okay. How do we get another green? Oh, we need to copy an orange, I see. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. That's fine, though. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. There's our greens. Wait. This one's on the middle layer. Saved. Okay, there we go. Hern. Where are we again? We're in the parlour, okay. Every day I'm losing my mind. One of these days I'm just gonna go on like a very long maths talk here. I'll do a whole maths lesson or something. On what, you might ask? I don't know, actually. What could be something I could do a maths lecture on? That's a very interesting question. It's been a while since I've done a lot of very intense uni maths sort of things. Oh, maybe a four-colour theorem. That's generally one of my favourite things. And I think one of the coolest things to talk about. That'd be great. I love the entire story of the four-colour theorem and how it came to be. I don't know if I remember the proof entirely off the top of my head, though. Well, oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of a spoiler part of it. It would be crazy if I knew the proof off the top of my head. I will not elaborate, though. Okay, what is this? We have some sort of chart. And a spear. Spear, pike. Pike and spike? Is that correct? Does that even make sense? I guess so. I mean, like, it's like a spike in the chart, and it's a pike. I'm just gonna roll with it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. We'll figure it out later. That's the wrong colour. Okay. How long have we been going for? We've been going for ages, my word. Right hand 3D and transformation matrices. Yes, we did some 3D on my stream. Oh. We can do that. We could talk about quaternions, I suppose. And how they transform the... Because that's one very beautiful thing about how maths and animation actually comes together quite well. And how quaternions are like, get rid of the concept of like gimbal lock with animation turning things. Transformations in a 3D space. Oh wait, I haven't done one more high box in here. I don't know the exact details on that because I didn't do much for quaternions apart from, I suppose, conceptually what what they were, but still. Okay, it's a purple. Right. So, the ultimate goal here is just to get to these. Alright, fantastical. Oh. The answer just fell out like that. Bertrand Russell's work on set theory was fascinating to read. I'm great on concepts, not so great with the detail. Bertrand Russell's. I don't know if I read that, but... set theory is also quite interesting. Because I guess you... what else is interesting from set theory? Because we did it like combined with logic and set theory, I think. What could we talk about? I think infinities and cardinalities, that's a very interesting thing. Because I think there's always distinctions, because there's distinctions of things which are interesting, I think, to if you like maths, and there's interesting things for if you don't like maths. And because those are different. In my mind, at the very least. And a lot of my sort of concepts, which I think are cool, or I tell other people are cool, are often those to not so mathematically inclined, which is totally fine. Like, you don't have to be mathematically inclined, in my opinion. But what word inside a box? A. So a set of all sets that contains no sets is... a set of all sets that contain no sets is the set of the empty set, I suppose. But how does it contain itself? Oh. A set of all sets... hold on, wait a minute. A set of all sets that contain no sets. A set which contains no sets is just the empty set. So it's a set of all sets which contain no sets. So it's a set of the empty set, is it not? Which is a set, by definition. I might have phrased that wrong. Okay, fair enough. It's like, does a set of all sets, does it contain itself? Are you going for the paradox thing? Like I said, great with concepts. No, but set theory is very, very cool. If you like set theory, and I don't know if you've... so I don't know what level of maths he says. Yes, he is indeed a paradox. But group theory is like the next sort of step up, I think, from set theory, if that's a thing you've studied. That's also very interesting, or very, very confusing. The university questions on group theory go crazy. The version you said is different and very comprehensible. Okay, so what is this? Farm? Okay, farm and music. I failed maths pretty hard at school. Oh, well, I'm glad that you found a passion for it now, though. To read about it. I think being able to engage with something which suddenly caused you pain or difficulty before is awesome. As an adult, I joined it as a hobby. Yeah, indeed. I felt very similarly with things like theatre, I think, and drama. Because I was very much more introverted, I think, back in school. But nowadays, I'm like, here, I'm streaming. I'm performing, I suppose, in a digital stage. The concept of drama and theatre certainly interests me a lot more. Same with music and art. I didn't really do as much, you know. Because it's very much sort of like I'm a sciencey person. I'm a mathsy, sciencey person. I don't stray from this logistical box I'm in. But now I'm sort of just like, well, I'm just going to do both now, so. I don't know what this is. Okay. Music, starve, bar, stave, rhythm, melody, farm, ranch, path, crops, field. Please tell me if I've said either of the paintings correctly yet. Field, ranch, house, farm, barn? Barn and bar? Is that it? Must be barn and bar. Raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together we can raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 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 and go the beams, hammer those joints, working teams. Grab 'em quick, my right elbow, grab new partner, here we go. If you're wondering what song I'm singing a fantastic My Little Pony song called Raise This Barn, sung by Applejack herself. Oh, we should just do this, right? I don't know why I remember so much of it as well. Path. Two trees? That's not right. Two paths diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the path less travelled or something. I don't remember how that Robert Frost poem goes. Where am I? Okay, let's get my orientation. That's conference, that's then, so we're going to a guest bedroom over here. Or we're not. Oh, guest bedroom's probably one of the ones which is blocked off from that side. Okay. Wait, is it? Maybe we can just go a really long way around. What's this? Gymnasium. So this is the laundry room. How do we get to the guest bedroom? Oh, we had to go around the conference room. Raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together we can You sound like you're from the home counties. Let me just Google where home counties refers to. Damn. Yeah, you picked my accent like very well. I am. I'm from Windsor. Oh, okay, I see. Well, nice place, Windsor, hey? Yes. Well, and obviously, in efforts not to dox myself, I won't elaborate any further. But yeah, you're 100% right. I'm from those counties. I always feel like I'm really bad at identifying like accents as well. I mean, it certainly doesn't help, I suppose, that Britain has like a bajillion of them, but still. But yeah, I often it's a lot better since Riff Raff moved out from Royal Lodge. Fair enough. Yeah, I do find my accent though has like a really weird mix of things, because as I understand it, it's mainly an estuary accent. I don't know. I haven't had like a licensed accent coach come in and be like, "Oh, that's your accent you got there." But it like oh my gosh, it's like so yellow outside right now. But I often find myself like randomly I have words I just say with like an American accent, such as the way of things. We have a similar accent. Do you also speak Chinese as well? Because I mean, your name sounds like Wu Pinyin. That's my assumption. Because that's why I find I have a lot of random words with an American accent, being if it's like it is a Chinese word. Yeah, it's because I am Chinese. And then, like, obviously my parents speak mainly Chinese. They really don't have a British accent. But, like, the words which I may learn from my peers, in school and stuff, I learned in a British accent, but things I learned from media, I learned in an American accent. It's a Chinese word, but it's a misunderstanding on my part. Oh. Is there a story behind this name then? I haven't even looked at what I'm looking at here. Okay, what do we have? We have Thorn, Stem and Steam, maybe? I think I've identified what my issue is with these ones. I think it's just like, it's one layer of abstraction too far for these words to do the missing word thing. I meant it to mean shaman, but I didn't understand how complex Chinese can actually be. Shaman? What's shaman in Chinese? Wool, just wool? Right? Wait, wool. I don't remember which wool is. Oh my gosh, what the heck is this? This is black, right? So it's yellow and black. Okay, it's not as crazy as I thought. Okay, yes, it is black. So we just need to get yellow. That's probably not the right yellow to get in. Oh, we don't have an option. I see. Because we have to do this eventually, don't we? Okay, the yellow up here will be easy. Let's figure out how to get... We've done it wrong. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just brute force it. There you go. Okay. The story of that, World of Warcraft, Mr. Pandara came out years ago, and I wanted a Chinese word for my chamois. I've long since quit playing WoW lol. Oh, I see. So you took a wool part, which is shaman, and then pinging is... Well, I mean, pinging is like a Romanization, I suppose, system of Chinese. Well, actually, I guess it's that plus the tonal system. Like a way of writing it down with Roman, I was going to say Roman numerals, that's not right. Latin characters. Yes, Google Translate was new back then. That's actually a really good story. I kind of love that. I appreciate that. From me, you've got the thumbs up from a Chinese speaker. So, nevertheless, where am I going? Nevertheless, it persists. Thank you. It almost feels like a meta joke or something at this point. I do like Chinese culture also. Yeah, there's a lot of things to like in Chinese culture. A lot of good history, if you're into that. Food, of course, as well. China's a very big place. Lots of... Oh no, Clip Studio Paint is autosaving. You enter gymnasium, you lose 2 steps. No! Did we actually? I didn't actually check if we did, but that'd be funny. A Wu-Tang Clan fan, so I stuck with it. Hey, we love that. Okay, what do we got going on? Okay. This is place and lace is my guess to make P. Again, it's one level of abstraction from the actual words themselves, which is why I think I don't like these as much. Because it's like, that's a gold medal, first place, and lace. I mean, lace is direct, to be fair, on this one. But the worst ones are where there's 2 levels of abstraction, I think. Okay, where's the more hard part? Well, I haven't even read at what we've done so far. What have we got? Find our path, a hue of wisdom to turn us right. Something. Shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light in shadows past, we seek what's left of lies we cast. Okay, I can't help but notice. Finding our path, fair enough. I think the other poem said something about lanterns and paths or something. But I notice here that there's right, turn, pass, through, left. Like, I bet there's like an encryption or some sort of directions in here somehow. I guess you already lost 2 steps randomly by walking out of the room for a moment. That's probably true. We did do that in some room. I can't remember which room, ballroom or something. Okay, what's it? This is red, isn't it? Yes, it is red. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Why did I do that? Why do I want these to be white? So I can make them all black, probably, like that. Oh wait, we're already done. That's quite a fun version of it. You just turn everything into black. Back to black. Okay, here we go. 2. Should we try and finish this off today? No, I don't. I think we got to get onto drawing sooner or later. But we're almost done. We're genuinely almost done. I think we'll try and get as far as we can in the next 15 minutes. We'll take a short break and then we'll go back to the thumbnail art. And we'll carry this on next stream. We're so close. We're so close. Like, there's so much to do. Oh yeah, I suppose for those who are new here, what I usually do is I usually do streaming of a game or something for the first 2/3 to 3/4 of a stream, and then the last third or quarter is kind of like my just chatting portion, where I draw the thumbnail art for the stream when I upload the VOD on the YouTube channel. I'm going the wrong way. So, I mean, you're more than welcome to come, to stay, or to dip out if you're just here for the blueprints. I know how it is. Some people are just here for the puzzles, and that's totally okay. But some people are here for good chat, good vibes, second monitor content, as I say. Then by all means, please stay. Cause I say the same thing I told you that I never would. No matter change, even though I know I never could. What is this? The fir tree. It's a book. It's a gift. Oh yeah, what does the other one say? Plans, forge, barren, crest. Among Hugh and blessed. What does that mean? Okay. So I would say the Mara High boxes, they seem, I can see the through line. The missing letter ones, I have no idea what this means. But maybe it means something, I don't know. I can't think the first 2 words are gonna make it even clearer to me somehow, but such be the way. What is this? Christmas tree. O Tannenbaum, O Tannenbaum. Gifts, present, Christmas, book. Oh, I think I got this. Okay, I don't know whether to be angry at this one or not. It's got to be novel on Noel, right? Like, V? I don't know how else you could possibly combine these. That one's crazy. Okay, this one's crazy, but this one's like the crazy I respect, because that is a ridiculous crazy. And also quite a funny crazy. Where's a Mara High box? Oh, there it is. What's this? Green. Okay. Why do I think that would work? The diamonds don't account for that. How do we move anything laterally in here? The way this rough draft section goes is already almost half just chatting. You know, that's actually very true. I won't dispute that. I think I found a comfortable rhythm now with building out this map. I think at the beginning I was like, this is tedious, this is too much, this is gonna suck. Now I'm in the comfortable balancing out of talking and solving puzzles at the same time. I need the conversation to distract me from a puzzle. That's basically it. And then I'll get the eureka moment. I'll be like, whoa, I got it. This one's actually quite difficult. Because there's not a lot of ways to move things horizontally. In this one, which I'm a little bit confused about. I think what we must have to do, this must have to come down. Wait, I don't remember why. I had a plan, but I can't remember. Oh no, this is my plan. And then we make it green. Oh no, that's probably not correct. I've really messed it. Okay, restart. What have I done? I need a conversation to distract me from a puzzle. It's quite a thing to say. I need it such that my automatic part of my brain does a puzzle. And then my speaking part of my brain just speaks about whatever we're talking about. This one seems quite difficult. Whatever this may be. Like, I feel it's quite nice to change that to green. Because we don't have a lot of greens in the corners. Oh, probably, I guess we can shift it up like that, right? And we can get it out of the way. We can do this to turn that green. And then do that. Okay, woo! Cast. Wowie. Boy. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there, and I cannot deny the movements we've been having. We're going to have the most comprehensive map of the Mount Holly blueprints that ever exists. That's probably not true. It's definitely the sort of game where people have probably made, like, a ridiculous level of detail of, like, every single interaction with it. So we have a date, a calendar, and an year. An year and a year, I guess? This one also feels a bit weird because that doesn't feel that representative of a year. Oh, what's the layout? Is that a foyer? That's a foyer. Okay. So foyer there, pool here. That's chapel? Okay, so it goes upwards. Yeah. Someone should turn my map, if they wanted to do it, into like an actual proper map or something. If one doesn't exist, though. It's got like every detail that you need, almost. Red. Okay, this is red. Okay, this is... Oh, this is the weird one, isn't it? We need to... What? Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, wait, hold on. Copy. Paste. Paste. Turn them black. Switch it up. No, that's wrong. No, I've really messed it up now. No, I haven't. I saved it. I still kind of messed it up, I think. I think it's impossible. With its current arrangement. Is it salvageable? I don't know how I can get anything in this corner now. I think I need to swap it out with a green, don't I? Okay, hold on. Let's try again. So we do this. Do this. Copy. Let's get this. Turn. Nope. Do this. Flip that out. And then what? Then we need to get a black one in. There we go. I'm looking at such a map to answer your questions. You know what? Fair enough. See, definitely the sort of game which would have full comprehensive thing in the first place. I don't need my puzzles. This game's been out for like a year now. Okay, so that's chapel. So we're going to the servants' quarters, which is this way. Oh. Where's the doorway? Okay, it's over here. This is certainly the sort of game. They probably made like a 3D recreation of the entire. What the heck? Oh, it's a worm. I was like, what am I looking at? It's a worm and a bat. It's a bat and a bait. Okay. I think it's only got a lot easier when now I'm like, okay, I describe what it is, and then now I need to do one level removed for what it is. Oh, this is black, isn't it? Okay. Probably like to bring one of these down. That's going to turn... Okay, so we need to get the white up somehow. This now makes it impossible. Oh, right, we do it like this. Yes. Oh, it's black. Oh my gosh, it's not red. Okay, I solved it and then immediately undid it. Ah, such is the way of life. You take some, you win some, you lose some. Now, can I remember what I did? Not really. Something like that. And then you click this, and then, okay, there you go. I forgot what I was going for. Okay. Tint. Wow, we servants' quarters, okay. Do we have time for one more? No, I think we should call it there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms left to check. We still have a foundation Mara High box, which we haven't done. But so far we have, using the missing letter puzzle, we have blank, vie, I guess that must be vying, I don't know what else could fit in there. So something vying plans, forge, barren, crest among Huim blessed. I think Hugh means house in Arajan. I can't remember what Am means. It means like big, so if it's at the end or small. So it's either big house or small house. So something vying plans make the Baron's crest somewhere among the big house. I don't know what blessed means. B-L-E-S-T. What does that mean? I don't know. But the Mara High boxes we have something, 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 something. Cast a tint, something, something to find our path. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. Something shade of rain to pass the light. Through lantern light, in shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. I'm like 90% sure there must be a hidden, like, path navigational thing in there. Because the fact we have through, we were like pass, through, left, right, you know, it's something like that. Okay. But this time we are time gate kept, if anything. As I making my way back to the secret passage. Will Blessing of Monk pick it up? And then we will... Where am I? I'm a chapel. I've actually gone deeper into the house. A blessing of a monk, pick it up, and then we will continue next time. We're trying to decode everything. How did I get so turned around? I should be going this way. Yes. So we've done pretty well, I think, all things considered. Like a good amount of progress. And I guess what we should also think about the whatchamacallit, the still water book. Not book. The still water. Yes, book. The one in the library. The one which I've yet to use. Yeah, sounds good. I think we'll call it a day. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else to do? No, I don't think so. We'll just be in the secret passage and we'll call it a day. And then next stream, I sincerely hope we can finish it. What are we going to do afterwards? I don't know. But for now, we're instead going to draw. Okay, I can get rid of this mini clip studio paint, bring back chill hop, transition, boom. So good stuff, good blueprints in everyone. We'll take 5 real quick, and then once we're back, well, we'll get to drawing, and we'll do even more just chatting. It's interesting how you're calling it a day, not for gameplay reasons, but for real life reasons. Yes, a 5-minute break. I'm still here. Wonderful, wonderful. So let me just run an ad, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, everyone. Hope we're vibing, hope we're having a good time. What on earth is going on? I got more phone notifications. Okay, that's something I don't need to pay attention to now, hopefully. Is there something I need to pay attention to? I don't think so. Okay, so. As you are new here, ooh. Should I call you Woo? Woo Opinion? I don't know. Do you have a go-by name? Is it too official to refer to you by your full government-issued username? I'll look up as well. Which Woo is it for Shaman? Oh, it's just Woo. That's nice. That's a simple one. First tone. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Anyway. We are going to be drawing the thumbnail art for February 2026. This is the third week of Feb. So we are just doing the background in this one, which I actually think the background is going to be very easy on this one. Because there's probably not a lot to do here. Ooh. I randomly now had a flashback to a show I used to watch when I was much younger called Shaolin Showdown. It was on Cartoon Network. Great show, that one. Where's my mouse? Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's fine. I don't need it. Absolutely amazing show. What was the concept of it? I don't know. I guess it was like fantasy martial arts world, I guess. We're going around looking for these treasured artifacts. Called Shanggong Wu. And then Shanggong Wu did magical things. And I don't actually know what the overall plot was, except for like I don't know what the macro scale plot was. It was just that there was Jack. What's his surname? I can't remember. Jack something. Jack. Oh, that's gonna bother me now. I need to look it up. In my mind is Jack Ryder, but I think that's just because it sounds like Zack Snyder, which is why I think Shaolin Showdown Jack. What the heck? Oh, I've turned on my Chinese keyboard. Okay. I was like, what have I done? Very befitting, I suppose. Shaolin Showdown Jack Spicer. That was it. And he had that ghostly evil companion called Wuya. And they would also be trying to get the Shanggong Wu. That's basically the entire plot of Shaolin Showdown. And I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. And they dueled each other with these artifacts. Now that was it. Like, you would get the artifacts, you can randomly find them, but if two people grab the artifact at the same time, you'd have to have a Shaolin Showdown, hence the namesake of the show. And then you grab it and both people went, Gong Yi Tenpai! To start. And it was, you had to make up the challenge. And you had to wager your one Shanggong Wu per person who joined the Shaolin Showdown. And then whoever won got them all. I remember Tara Strong voiced Omi. It's the only one I remember. They had a dragon who shapeshifted, who was basically by transportation system. I don't actually know what colour scheme I want to use. It's going to be very, very dark. I wonder if I want to keep it monochrome. Or almost monochrome. No, I should probably not do monochrome. Let me look up some figure skating rinks. I need like a dramatic looking one. Starlight, starlight, I can see in your eyes, I think what I'm going to do is keep the background almost black. I might even lighten up her outfit color to make it pop. Oh, the sketch needs to be above the art layer at this point. And then I'm going to do the ice on the ground here. You're back from your break. Hello, welcome back. You missed my whole spiel. I was talking about Shaolin Showdown. Have you watched that? Because I was saying your username, Wu, which I don't know, like, should I call you Wu? Or do you prefer the full government username of Wu Pinyin? Why have I put art here? I meant background. I was just giving a premise. I don't know if who's even here to listen to it, but I'm here for myself to listen to it, and that's the important part. I'm trying to remember what Shengung Wu I even remember from Shaolin Showdown, like what powers it gave. I remember episode 1, vaguely. You had a mantis flip coin and the 2-ton tunic, fighting over the fist of Tebagong, maybe? It's so weird, because obviously the people saying the voice actors in that show were not, or the majority of them weren't actually Chinese, I assume. So it's really weird thinking back to that show and then like the very Americanized pronunciations of those words. Obviously from me, 8-year-old me or whatever, actually watching it being like, yes, I actually do know how to speak Chinese. But I've still, I learned how to say these words in a very Americanized way. I'm not sure if this shading actually makes sense like this. It should probably just be like this, shouldn't it? Almost like she's dancing on water. Something like this makes sense. I feel like we need more of a purplish hue on the outside here as well. So maybe we do that. And I think I probably want to have a colour bleed in a bit more in random places into each other, so it's not just one solid mass of things. We probably should put some like white scuff marks and stuff on it. I really don't mind. I feel like I don't own the pronunciation, and if anything, you probably say it better than my interpretation. Oh, I just mean it like, do I refer you just to the Wu part, or should I refer to you to the Wu Pinyin part, like the entire thing? Pronunciation aside, like, it doesn't matter, you know, as long as I get the concept apart. you can pronounce it however you like, to be honest, and I have no gripe with it being accurate or not accurate to Mandarin pronunciations. Such as a way. You can say Wu or Wu Pinyin. Some people say whoop. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. That doesn't really look like ice, what I'm doing right now. I think I need to put like skate marks on it. And then probably I need to put like some sort of like shining, twinkling light or something. I came up with a joke yesterday. How many wheels does a car usually have? 5. A steering wheel and 4 outer wheels. Memoria. Hold on, I'll sing it in a second. An Irish person pronounced yin, which was cool. Ooh. Memoria, Memoria. Memoria, Memoria. Da 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 da. The thing is, I don't know the Korean version. I only know the Japanese version particularly well. Always come back to me. Hitori da 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 hanakute. Ooh. Da 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 zuto da 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 ira I shine wada da shine. Kaze ga fuite kimi no mate na mate iru. Hashi Memoria. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done this on a layer mask. Memoria. Da na na da na 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 na. Da 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 da. I'm in Japanese, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know Korean. The only G-Friend song I know like the Korean lyrics to is Rough. Micho mahyo ataso, uri nayo ataso. But yeah, that song got me the strongest chills out musically stuff. Oh, I'm glad to hear so. We must be pretty aligned then on the type of things which give us Kristen. I was surprised because I was like, I like a lot of these songs that people have put, but I was like, I'm not sure if that this would not be the sort of song I'd think of to be like, this would be Fristen. So it made me think like, I wonder if because I'm just like, I need like sad moving songs or something. Full of emotion. That's what gives me Fristen. Rather than like a big sort of climactic moment, which a lot of songs did. I did like a lot of songs though, so don't get me wrong. I just found it fascinating. You know what, this ice probably needs to be flattened out a bit. That's probably why it doesn't really look like an ice rink. We'll keep it this colourful, even though I don't think ice is usually this colourful. I think probably, if anything, we'll need to shade it around the back, but that's fine. And we're going to do the bleachers. And I really want to just keep it quite plain, to be honest. In fact, I might just even have a soft spotlight sort of thing like this to give a bit of an ambiance. And with the bleachers, we'll do even darker black, probably. A lot of them would give me chills, but weren't really in the moment for some reason. Maybe partly because I was expecting it. I think that's fair. That's fair indeed. Hashi. Now, how do I want to represent the people here? I'm not even really sure. I wonder, because initially I did spotlights on the back, but I'm not sure if I want to do spotlights on the back anymore. I think I just want the people to blend into the background. But I worry this doesn't give the right sense of scale. Like maybe if I do silhouettes of people's here. Like, what if we just do it super blurry in the background, just people like this? Because the focus really isn't on the people, they're all meant to blur away. Probably we should do different colours. That's actually a good idea. I think what we'll do is we'll do very different but dark colours. I don't know why the Noah Kahan song did it on second listen, that really wasn't one of my faves, to be honest. We got all my love. Okay, why don't I draw the shapes out first, and then I'll go over with a pen or with a brush to do the slight colour variations. I think that probably makes the most sense. Because I think we can go really hard on the lighting effects here rather than necessarily the background. I think that's what's really going to make this one pop. It's like a load of little boba bubbles. This. It's nice to meet you all, by the way. It's lovely to meet you too as well. Welcome to... I don't know. We don't have a fandom name yet. I've been calling the viewers Deerlings. Although I'm also very wary about that is if Nintendo decide ban, you can't use that name. Luckily it's not something we need to trademark, but still. Oh, you're always welcome. You're drawn in by the blueprints, and now you'll stay because I will talk about random things for the next hour, and you'll be like, whoa, Challenge Showdown. What a great Cartoon Network show. Which I now have nostalgia for, but never watched. That's the intention. Hope Nintendo can't control that. It always reminds me back in the day, because I used to go on like these forums. And see people like want to make these like, and release these ROM hack sort of games based off Nintendo properties, right? Because I feel like, I mean, Nintendo is actually pretty litigious, isn't it, when it comes down to it? Like, maybe not as much as Disney, to be fair, but I wonder if I should have blurred these. Oh, who cares? Okay, silhouettes. Let's do color variation. Actually, you know what might be an easier way to do color variation? Just put rainbow over it, and then bring down the opacity like 20%. It doesn't look random enough though, is a problem. Okay, fair enough. Game for puzzles, stay for the apps. That's what we're all here for. We all come from the puzzles, we all stay to Yap. It's just a truest thing about life. What am I saying? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What's going on here? Oh, maybe I should do a very stronger purple. Okay, very good. I think I look good. Alright, thank you. Okay, let's get some color variation in here, and then maybe afterwards we'll put some different shapes in here as well. Okay, I think we need a stronger red as well. We'll grab some yellow. There's meant to be a crowd of people in the distance. I wonder if I should have done them even smaller, to be honest, but they're not the stars. You know who is the star? D. D is the star. What's that Mia Goth movie about her wanting to be a star? That was memed. I'm gonna be a star. That sort of vibe. Okay, I think that's kind of got the concept across. The entire thing is going to be blurred, so now I think about it, these bleachers should definitely be blurred as well. Everything should blur into the background. Let's do a blur of about 30. This probably seems reasonable. That's too weak actually. Let's do 45. Okay, that's a bit better. And then I'm not sure, but maybe I do want to do like, what the heck? I want the silhouettes to look like we have heads. Oh. I didn't realise I put this on 20%. No wonder I could barely see the colour coming through. That's fine. But it's fine. I'd always hoped you'd change your mind. 'Cause you knew I was waiting for you, loyal and true. And good. Well, you still there? You said your accent's similar to Deer's. Is it Estuary? Mine's a Berkshire accent. Berkshire's one of our home counties, yeah. Maybe I'll do faded out opacity for people's bodies. Because they don't really look like people in the crowd at the moment. But if I put bodies on, they look like they're basically like people being forgotten. So it kind of works actually. It's I'm on TV a lot lately. Yes. Ah, cool. Is that in a similar area? I just know there's a... Yeah, Berkshire is like... We're from the same regions, it sounds like. Well, no, it sounds like we are. Yes, for Z pronunciations, what the BBC trained people to speak and read were Queen's English, as they say. I think I turned the opacity down too much on this, because I can barely see it. Okay, giving them bodies I think helped. And I think actually the bleachers should probably be lighter than the background. I think the background needs to be much darker, maybe. So let's try inverting the colours afterwards. So what if the bleachers were just pure black? Yeah, I think it actually works better. Oh, we'll just do a very light colour like this. Probably the silhouettes we can even turn even darker for a moment. Put the bleachers in front as they should be. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. You're doing good here, right? That was sexy. Very kind of you ask if you're doing good. Oh, look at this. It's the most wholesome interaction. Okay, what do we want to put on the bleachers? I guess we want to give them like... I don't know, I wonder if it would distract from it. Like a pattern of some kind, right? I'm not really sure. We're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to play it by ear. I don't mean the Dropout show. Starring Zach Reno and Jess McKenna. Featuring a rotating ensemble cast. Okay, maybe we'll do it like this. Maybe we can get a darker one for like partitioning or something. Something like that. I've got Memoria in my head now. I need to look up the lyrics so I can actually sing it. Memoria, Memoria. Da 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 na na na. And that's basically it. This is the entire background. I think we're done. I think I want to put more things on the ice. Like scuff marks, I would say. I need like a rough brush. Oh my gosh. Hoshi. Do you find Memoria lyrics? Let me look this up. Hitori tayo no shimai. Shimo. Hitomi no tojime mita. So always kanjita nukumori. Come back to me. What is a nice missile brush? Maybe. Turn it down like a lot. Excuse me? What's going on? I don't like that. I once looked up examples of estuary. I started to notice what sounds like a slight lisp or something. Turns out that's just like part of the accent. Hard to explain though. I feel like Wales has a similar thing too. Accenting, accenting? Accents are very fascinating things, I think. A lot of very small, like, little bits and pieces of it. Which really sort of just, like, bring things together in very interesting ways, do they not? You know, I think we'll do the scuff on 2 layers. So we need like a bigger one, and then we need like a small sparkle sort of layer. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm pondering. Accenting, fascinating accent. The things I always find very interesting as well is like accents in other languages as well. Obviously all the accents that I'm aware of come from a very English perspective. And there's a lot of exposure to a lot of different like accents from an English perspective, you know? Not even just from like English natively speaking countries, but other countries who don't necessarily natively speak English, but you can still hear the accent as well, you know? Like a Chinese English accent, you know, is a very distinctive thing, isn't it? Has its own sort of hallmarks. Because of what it carries over from the Chinese language. Or I should say Mandarin specifically, this is what I'm referring to in this case. Let's specify the type of Chinese. It's a very interesting thing. Because then it's like, well, what does that sound like for other languages? Like, what does like a Mandarin accented like German or Mandarin accented like Romanian sound like? I don't know. It's interesting to think about though. We're gonna put sparkles on the ground? I don't know, this might be distracting, but might as well, I suppose. Maybe put little sparkles. And we'll just turn down the opacity of them a lot. Okay. I guess we could do a foreground here. Most people may not notice an accent or dialect of a foreign language too. Yeah, exactly. That's the interesting thing. But whenever you get like deeper into learning a foreign language, like it starts to become more apparent. Because obviously most of the times when you learn a language, at least in a more like a structured institution or something, you'll learn like the formal version of a language. I'll use Japanese as an example because I think it's more clearer because it has levels of formality inbuilt into the language. But you learn like formal Japanese first. But then you hear like natural dialogue of someone speaking Japanese, and of course they're using like a casual version of Japanese, which is like, whoa, that's something you start to identify. But then you like listen to people from like different areas, you know, someone who has like a Kansai accent, they use like a slang you've never heard of, or the way that they pronounce a certain syllable makes you go like, what on earth word is that? It's crazy. Like even in Chinese is a thing as well. Like my accent in Chinese is supposedly like a Beijing accent. Beijing being capital. Which often when people ask, I'm like, I would liken it. I don't know if I'd liken it exactly to a Cockney accent. I don't think it has quite the same connotations, to be honest. But it's the same sort of thing, you know, like the accent from the capital of a country or something. Now I don't really know like that much of a breakdown of like the different dialects or like the different hallmarks, I suppose, of a Chinese accent or Mandarin accent, I say. But like certainly like the way I speak would be like the Queen's English equivalent, 普通话 as it's called. But there's some things I pronounce in a very specific Beijing way, apparently. Like one I think I always say is like park in Mandarin is 公园, 公园 specifically, but I would say 公园 because of that R sound. Turning that yuan sound into R sounds is very typical of a Beijing accent. Did you learn Chinese as your second or primary accent language? I mean, technically, it would be second, but it's not actually. I think I think more practically, I would say it's my second language, Chinese. But like technically, I would have been taught in Chinese first. It's just, you know, I used English so much more when I was a child that certainly now my English is way better than my Chinese. But yeah, 公园好玩 instead of 好玩, which means how fun. If you've ever played Overwatch, you'll hear Mei say that. She'll be like 真好玩, which means how fun. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a foreground. Do a spotlight. Come back to me. どんなに悲しくて涙を流しても君とのダイヤに心に刻まれているから shine 笑った shine 巡り巡る時を越えてAnd she learned Japanese as a third. I did. I was going to ask that next. I'm he, him, and nervous about asking for pronouns. Oh, don't worry. This is a safe space. Ask pronouns, explore yourself, identity, etc., etc. All here, all good. We're all accepting here. Oh yeah, one of my friends did say I should put. There was like a browser, no, like a Twitch chat, like. Pronoun extension thing, which I could have put on. Or Twitch chat, or was it Better TV? I don't remember. I'm very bad at using Twitch. You'll soon find. By the fact I have all the default notification stuff. I also don't know when you followed Wool, but thank you for following. I literally just now saw that notification. Yes. So yeah, don't feel afraid. Be not afraid, my child, said the angel with a haunting amount of eyes. I don't know really how I want to do this spotlight. Do I want it directly on her? No, I probably want... This is a rare thing. I think I want a mid-ground layer with a spotlight. How have I done it with shading for this? Because if I do it as a foreground, it's going to completely overwhelm her, I think. Obviously, we're not going to have it as a bright white light. That's a bit too much, and I think probably we'll round it off this part at the bottom here, so it actually looks like she's enveloped in it, rather than anything else. We might have a part which goes in front of her, I don't really know. But for now, let's make sure we narrow the focus. Turn it to soft light. Probably hue shift it slightly. I think I want it kind of light blue aligned. Turn down that opacity. Then copy paste part of it as a foreground. Turn down that opacity way more. Actually, we'll keep it quite high for a moment because I want to erase some of it. I want to have some of it reach over her, mainly her legs. Her legs and her head. But the rest of it will. Because that way it gives more of effect of her being actually in it. Without actually completely enveloping her. That's the idea. I have pixel lock on. I was like, why is it not drawing anything? So we can have rays of things that will come down. There's a bright light, but it will be quite a subtle effect, hopefully. Probably I'll raise it here as well. Something like that. Probably be sold more by the shading on her. What's going on? I just followed shortly after we raided in. Oh, fair enough. Used to be so humble with it too, like, oh, it's just on a conversational level. Still mad impressive coming from someone that barely knows Spanish as a second. I think it's because I know I used to be a lot better, because back when I studied it, I was definitely a lot better at it. And now it's sort of just like it feels iffy, so I know what my capacity is. I like programming and becoming friends with Sundar over the years. Nice! Some chat history and gave him a follow. What sort of programming are you doing? Okay, so we've done a spotlight here, then I think we'll have... Oh, we could do something fun here. We don't have to do a plain white light. Now I think about it. I'm actually going to get rid of this. Why don't we do some fun colorations on the spotlight? Like some sort of chromatic aberration. No, maybe the main spotlight should be like that, and then we can have incidental spotlights? I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I think, let's do this. Start with a plain white core. And we'll artificially do some chromatic aberrations in here, I think. Maybe actually we'll do it like this. So we get a bit purplish down at the bottom. Actually, no, we shouldn't do it. We need to do it all on the same layer, don't we? That is true, that is true. So we need a bit of blue to come in. Supporting it over here. We'll need some purple, some bright purple near the bottom. Sort of crawling upwards. I don't really know how to do chromatic aberration, mind you. Not very well. So this might be a tad troublesome. I guess we can have a main spotlight sort of come through quite strongly. No, I don't know if it's the way I want to do things. Hold on. I think I'm losing a plot slightly. We want the main spotlight to be bright white light shining down. And then we'll do other layers on top. Yes, that's probably the way to do it. We definitely wanted to narrow more, I think, at the top. Make it feel like quite a sharp spotlight. Something like this. Dear, I at you in the Discord of a short K-pop artist vibe playlist. Let me know what other stuff you recommend sometime. Would you want to look over it quick, see anyone you recognise? I'll take a look. So I haven't checked Discord at all. Whoa. Is it some R&B and stuff? Wait, oh no, hold on, you didn't have... Oh, okay, see, this one's... You added me. Let me see. What's in this playlist? What do I know? Okay, Lehigh. I don't know that song. Don't Lehigh. Chief Friend Memoria. Of course I know that one. And I know V of BTS. I don't think I know any of these songs. Apart from, I mean, Memoria, obviously, but... Keshi. Ah, yeah, Keshi was the one you mentioned, wasn't it? Last time. Yeah, some Valentine's-related stuff before that. I love you so much it hurts. ICNBYH. I can never be your homie. what does this mean? I see... It's like a... It feels like I'm doing like a dingbat puzzle or something. ICMBYH. I can... I can never break your heart. That makes a lot more sense. You sure it's I can never be your homie? Give it a 4, give it a 4. Okay, let's do some more colourful spotlights now. Or maybe we don't want to do colourful spotlights. Because I wonder if that will take away from it, from the concept we're trying to sort of portray here. Where it's all about her. Because that's the idea of it, isn't it? Okay, you know what? I think we'll just keep it as a one spotlight. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm losing what the concept was. I think maybe we can do something like this. Have it be a light which reaches out. I see an island, I see a light that softly glows. I see fire but no smoke. I say we act first, da 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 da. No, I think let's just keep it like this. Because there's some very weird sort of like retro vibe. I feel like this, just having a plain white light like this come down. But then maybe we can do some sort of streaks of light as well, which give it more of a sort of artsy effect. Maybe here's where we could put some coloration as well, actually, on it. I think that's too much coloration. And if anything, I actually think this ice might be too saturated in colour. Because we want it to be kind of gloomy, don't we? Turn down the saturation, turn down the luminosity. Or if we turned up the saturation. Whoa, okay. Doesn't even look like ice anymore. We need to do this and have a spotlight come down a bit more like this. Probably a bit less like this as well. So it doesn't quite feel right, does it? Okay, I think that works. Sorry, I completely missed. I can never break it before you're locked in, I guess. This was submitted Keshi and Crying Man just today. It was well received. I think I upvoted that one, did I, maybe? He's on the smooth R&B and the sad pop ballads. Thought that was your locked in guess. Oh, I see. I was like, what are we talking about? I've realised now. Nah, it's all good, it's all good. I think this is basically it for the background and foreground stuff. I don't know if it's quite a minimal background, but mainly because it's not very important for background. I think a lot of this might pop from the shading, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is it. We just got the flats done. Bada bing, bada boom. Simple. We didn't really spend much time drawing this time. We've still got like 15 minutes left, though. I just don't really think I have anything else I want to add to it for this part until we get to shading. Memoria, memoria. 儚い記憶だけど抱きしめて強くなる I love you, I love you 伝えたい You didn't upvote, but I know it doesn't mean nothing. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I probably enjoyed it. That's the thing, there's a lot of good songs to enjoy, you know. That's the beauty of it. I haven't listened that all to this round yet, so I have a feeling I'll probably quite like this round. And yeah, and shout out Noon left without saying anything. Rip. I believe she probably said stuff, I think, in her like Discord or something, but I don't know. I've heard stuff, but I won't speak on her behalf. She's free to do what she wants to do. Because I think she has her own Music League, like a different one. So I imagine it must have been pretty difficult to keep up with too. Memoria, memoria, 夢から覚めた時も二人ならつながって遥か遥か彼方へ Didn't see. Yeah, I know she's come into affairs. It's been a pleasure to meet you all. Sunday roast dinner in a few minutes, so better get ready to eat. Hope you have a wonderful stream, and I hope to see you all again soon. Likewise, all. I hope you'll be around at least to see the ending of Blueprints and whatever may come next. And I hope you have a very lovely Sunday roast. Enjoy the meal. We're gonna fly in the blue sky. 世界が終わるその日。桜なんて。No, I can't remember how this part was. 世界が終わるそんな日が来るなんて想像してみてこの No, I can't remember it. 左の sign needs another sign. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to add to this for next time. I don't think so. I think that's basically enough. Alright, I guess I'll sort of start running the stream off. Okay, I guess I'll run an ad, and then let's see who we can raid. Let's bring back the title screen as well, why not? Oh, I just realised I didn't put the shuffle on Chill Hop. Okay, who have we got? Okay, is there anyone we're following who we can raid? Straw Bunny's always raiding, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. Playing marbles, as always. MSMX, if you've got anyone you'd like to raid, please do. Oh, I don't know if you can even listen to me right now. Did I not change? No. Okay, it just recommended me Blueprints people to go raid. And I was like, what? And I was like, I thought I changed my category. Oh, Tama from last week has a charity stream. I forgot, so they have name. They're up now. Tama, okay. Wanna go raid Tama? Was it the same Tama we raided last week? What was it? Tama SC or something, was it? No, Tama... What was it? HC? Did I follow him? Hope Dreams up to. I love the love she shows. Sorry, I couldn't read it. I couldn't pass that for a second. What's Tama's name? Let's go check. I'm gonna go have a peep. Oh, Tama __23 is this one, isn't it? Oh right, I see. That is who we raided last time. Okay, I understand now what you said. It didn't clock in my mind. Hope Dreams is a new one, isn't it? Girl Gets Back Part 2 VTuber. Would love that for you. Oh, that's cute. Let's go raid Hope Dreams. What are they doing? What's she doing? Has she just started, maybe? She just... Let's do it. Hope Dreams. Let's go, start raid. Okay, awesome. See you later. See you too, Standard Error. Listen, I don't know which way around do I want to go Standard Error? Do I want to go Center? I don't know. Anyway, I think next stream is as normal. Let me just double check. Yeah, it should be as normal. So yeah, will we maybe finishing off Blueprints? I don't know. Will we ever finish off Blueprints? Probably not. So, hope you all had a lovely time. Hope we see each other again next week. And apart from that, thank you for coming along. And let's go raid. Let's see what Hope Dreams is up to. Okay. We're done? Have I... Yes, there we go. Stop the stream. I can stop Chill Hop now at this point. Mute desktop audio. Let's listen in. Oh, they have a really cute avatar, I will say. Okay, get up here. Okay, stop recording.